Hi folks, let me show you a little nutcracker here we call the Grandpa's Goody Getter. Been working on this thing for about 15 years now to get it perfected. I think I've got it pretty well bulletproof. I think you'll love it. In fact, when you get it, real simple to install. 4 screws, screw it down, screw the handle in. There'll be a jam nut put on here to put on the bottom of that handle, keep it from backing off, and a shipping pin back here you pull out. And that's all there is to it. And then you're ready to go. Get some cracking. To crack a nut with it, push the handle back like that. Put the nut in between the rams, point to point. Let go of the handle. It'll come up and it'll automatically adjust to any size walnut. You'll never have to do a bunch of adjusting like you do with other nutcrackers. And just wrap my fingers around it, keep everything from going everywhere. And pull the handle down. You can get used to it real quick. You know where to quit and not over crack it. Now the nutcracker is designed to cut around the top and of course around the bottom here, and when you cut that shell away, then it falls away just like this, exposing those nut meats, and all the nut meat's going to fall out in your hands like that. It's just that simple. Now, this particular nut that I just used here is a pretty thin shell nut, but I have also the hardest one I think I've ever seen right here, and this is a real thick shell on it, but I'll show you how easy it is. I mean, a 5-year-old kid can work one of these things with the greatest of ease, no problem. Pull it down, cut it around the top, and maybe I didn't get that and broke all the way. You learn real quick where to stop. I may have stopped a little bit premature on that one. And now there's coming apart. It's broke. Okay, there's all of that. So that's all there is to a black walnut. Now, I bought a hickory nut. I'll show you how the hickory nut works. These little scaly bark hickory nuts. Real good. And I crushed that one just a little bit, but kind of hard to get my hands and that nut in there. But there's a hickory nut, there's a quarter, and another quarter, and the rest of the pieces, there's another quarter, and that last one's kind of stuck in there. But look, right now it's a good time for me to show you something else that we package in with every nutcracker is this little set of shears right here. And whenever you get, some of the nuts will get trapped and they won't fall in your hands obviously, but when you have that situation, we put these shears in here, and rather than take a goody picker and getting that out of there, which don't do anything but tear the nut meats up, take these shears and snip that, and it breaks that shell in half, and that nut will go ahead and fall out of there. That's included in the package. Now one other thing that's included with the nutcracker is this small nut ram. Now this thing will crack all the way down to that, the size of that hickory nut, and it'll crack a big hazelnut. But if you ever had any little hazelnuts, you may want to use this. But used to, we didn't get near that close with them, but anymore we put that in there so that you'll be there. Now folks, it'll be the absolute best nutcracker you have ever used, or you don't own it. If you don't like it, you bring it back, but you'll be one of just a handful of people in the whole world that have done that. I thank you, and you have a good day, and God bless y'all.